Alright, well, I guess we get to fight evil Jessica. Let's see. Well, we don't have Jessica's buffs, obviously, because Jessica's not here. I should have set them to follow commands. 53 damage. That's not bad. This, on the other hand, what does that do? That's quite painful. So she does about the same damage we do. I need to set you dingle-dongles to follow orders. Alright, so go back to psyching up. Do you have any... No, he doesn't have any buffs. Does he? Wait. No, that's Angela. That's Angus. What in the heck? I'm slightly confused about how I got to Angelo so quickly, but Angelo has a buff, right? Yeah, he's got cut buff. And apparently I can cast buffs multiple times and stack them? I was told this a while ago, and I've never actually used buffs since then, I think. I was also told, ow, good lord. He needs to be healed, unfortunately. Oh, she can put people to sleep. Oh, she put the important people to sleep. I was also told that I can use tension on spells and stuff to make them more effective. And it's not just physical attacks. I feel like I should hit because I've got some tension, but I also need to heal Angelo, so... Who then immediately woke up anyway. Yeah, 116. That seemed pretty good. Ow. Not having Jessica on our team and then thus fighting Jessica is proving moderately tricksy here. I need to get my freaking... That's not what I meant to do at all. I keep hitting the freaking B button to go back, but that is accept for some reason. A and B are accept. I don't know why there needs to be two accept buttons, but there are, unfortunately. Oh, welcome back, Yangus. Anyway, what I was on about here is I need to get my buffs up. Unfortunately, I'm being a dingle-dongle about it. Can I paralyze her? I doubt it, but we may as well try. You go back to casting Kabuff, please. Thank you. Although she is primarily magic damage, so that's not going to help much, but it will reduce her attacks a little bit. Will they reduce it enough? Probably not. Especially if she keeps doing that, which is a really cool spell. Not gonna lie. Ow. So have Hero cast full heal on Angelo, and Angelo cast another... That's not Angelo, that's Yangus. You have Psych up. Angelo cast another Kabuff just to see, assuming he doesn't die before it becomes his turn. It'd be very sad. Alright, well. I don't like how fast she is, and I don't have anyone who can buff speed, I think. Which is unfortunate. Alright, let's stop screwing around with Kabuffs and put Angelo on heal duty here. Go back to psyching up, you go back to multi-healing. That's expensive. No multi-heals this turn. Well, actually... See, if she attacks before he heals, the multi-heal is going to be really good. We'll just mid-heal. I wish I knew turn order a bit better, because sometimes she's ahead of us, sometimes she's not, like right there. Multi-heal would have been a waste of MP. Ow. I need to figure out how frequently she, cast sleep or snooze or whatever it is. Just do another mid heal on Yangus. I think that'll be alright. Actually, multi heal because I want to see how much it heals before we're in any sort of emergency heal situation here. I don't think we're gonna go to 100 tension. What? Oh, you can summon. Ooh, that multi-heal is insanely good. Okay. I don't think we're going to go to 100 tension because it's a bit tricksy to do so. We could easily kill all 3 of those shadows. Which just did Axes of Evil. But that won't do any damage from Jessica, and I assume she's going to spawn more. Let's do Helm Splitter on Jessica. Angelo... You know, Angelo can AoE these shadows. I don't know how much health they have. He's probably not going to kill them in one move. That'd be crazy. Oh. And she's already summoned more. Well, this is quite the predicament now, isn't it? Freaking 6 shadows. Oh, they don't do any damage, though. Like, literally, they seem to do basically no damage, so I guess we don't need to worry about those. Unfortunately, that didn't lower her defense, I don't think. I don't think you have anything I want to use. No, so just attack. Angus, go back to psyching up. Angelo! Apparently Swoosh doesn't do anything to them. Envelops a group of enemies and illusions. I don't know what that does, but cast it for giggles. It sounds like something that would be a confusion spell. That is a really cool animation. It also hurts a lot, which I wish it would stop doing. I guess we really don't need to worry about the shadows. If I can confuse them, that would make me very happy, though. Isn't affected, isn't affected, isn't affected. Probably can't do anything to them, then. Alright, well, back to our original plan of psyching up and hitting Jessica a bunch. Unfortunately, it means... Hello? Alright, so they can do some damage. Unfortunately, the enemy turns are going to become very long now. Which is unfortunate because of... We'll just heal Angela. Because of all the shadows acting, we're going to have freaking marathon turns here. Imagine if those shadows did like 12 damage with physical attacks. The damage output would be crazy. Which would make this fight very hard, but so far not a lot is actually happening. I mean, I haven't actually done a lot to Jessica, but... we can fairly easily tank her, and she doesn't seem to remove buffs. She puts you to sleep, which removes tension, but... apart from that, she doesn't actually do much. And now that we have multi-heal, we can easily keep the entire party up. It's such a good heal. In fact, that's a ridiculously overpowered heal. Well. GG, all of my tension, I suppose. I assume that removes all of your tension immediately. Not like if you wake up before it becomes your turn again, you keep your tension. I assume it's just gone forever. Oh, yeah, I guess it's defense your turn. Suppose I should have done a buff there. Although defense isn't really worth much, it seems like. I'm gonna do multi-thrust just out of curiosity. I do multi-shot too. Yeah, sure, let's multi-shot. Maybe we'll accidentally take out some of these ghosts or whatever, wraiths. I don't know how much health they have. My defense has returned to normal. Who's she nuking? Me! That's fine. I think I have the health to take it. The turns, they are so long. Alright, so we did end up taking 3 of the ghosts out. And it does look like that defense boost is worth a lot for the ghosts, so apparently we need to deal with that. Go back to psyching up, I guess. Angelo, you need to heal, but you also need to boost defense. boost defense first. Just so the ghosts don't put out, the wraiths, the whatever the things are, don't put out so much damage. Because they were hitting Yangus for like 10 damage there, I think, unless I was looking at the numbers wrong. They're still hitting him for a decent amount. Maybe his armor is not as good as Hero for some reason. By Hero, I mean my character. The main character. Alright, so we definitely need a quick heal. Because we got really low health here. Go back to psyching up. You go back to using spells called full heal, multi-heal. There it is. Not full heal. That is not a good choice here. I'm particularly fond of when they miss. Makes me happy. You know, I would actually prefer she hit Angelo with that, considering he's got magic damage reduction. But nope, she's just gonna beat the crap out of Yangus, I guess. He's got the health for it. I feel like she's gonna put us to sleep again soon. If she puts us to sleep like this turn, I'm gonna be very sad. Because they're gonna hit 50 tension and then I'm gonna attack, hopefully before they fall asleep. At least I think they're both gonna be at 50 tension, right? Yeah. Alright, just don't put us to sleep, Jessica. Please, I beg of you, as a party member. A slightly evil party member with an evil scepter, but still. Alright, so you two just do an attack on Jessica, because apparently we can't lower her defense. Why do I keep going to abilities? Let's do another multi-heal. I think Hero can also learn multi-heal, because he learns basically everything anyway. How much health does she have left? Good lord. And because I have a distinct feeling that she's going to put us to sleep soon, I'm not going to raise tension right now. Watch it be like 6 turns before she puts us to sleep. Angelo, freaking abilities. Give us another buff. I think that refreshes the duration of the buff as well, so casting it every few turns is probably a good idea. 99 damage. Apparently I have the worst magic defense of the entire party, which makes me sad. I could also try the attacks that crit all the time. I forgot what they're called. Lightning Thrust and whatever Yangus's is. Executioner. But they'll probably just miss a whole bunch of times, which kind of reduces the point of even using them. No, Executioner is the thing that does a one-shot kill, right? That's not the crit. He doesn't have a crit. Well, I don't need a Kabuff again. Let's full heal me. And then we'll probably multi-heal next turn or something, depending on who gets hit. So Angela's health is a little low, but I think he'll be able to survive. Because of his really high magic defense, he's not the one who got hit anyway, thus nullifying the point. Nice miss. I figure it would, which is unfortunate. But whatever. Oh, so much cool breath. I don't know how a ghost exhales cool breath, but whatever. Angelo, heal yourself. I think a mid-heal is enough to get him up, unless he gets hit during this turn. Which he didn't anyway. And now that the damage is a little bit more spread out, I feel like multi-heal is probably a better deal. Especially if the hero gets hit again. For real though, I wish I knew how much health Jessica had and when she was going to put us to sleep again. I have to start using Seraph Arrow a bunch soon. Because I'm overhealing a lot. I know I am, but... You know... Better safe than sorry, because me dying in the middle of this fight would make me very sad. This is an exceptionally long fight of basically nothing, though. Like, nothing of any real interest has actually happened apart from the really cool Pillar of Fire attack, but that's just a cool Pillar of Fire attack that I assume we'll be able to do eventually. Just regular attack. You do the Seraph Arrow thing. Get some MP back on a relatively easy turn, no risk turn, or low risk turn. Alright. Good use of a turn. I didn't even know she could dodge, considering she hasn't dodged anything else yet. But apparently that is the case. She's also not used any magic for ages. And I feel like we should probably rebuff our defense, because it can't last much longer. There's some magic. I wonder if you can run bosses out of MP. Like if they will eventually just be incapable of casting magic. She's dead anyway, so... Is she? She's leaning on her staff. She appears to now be gone. So I'm just fighting a bunch of shadows. Alright, well. Just hit the shadows, I guess. Apparently we have to kill them. Not always the case. I thought killing the boss just ended the fight, even if they've summoned things. I don't know. Wow. That's a lot of experience. My stats have improved, and I learned Sizzle, which I'll probably very rarely ever use. Cannot raise that anymore, we need more courage. I have a sneaking suspicion that everyone's gonna level MP +1. I don't know what I'm doing with Yangus anymore. He's got points every which way. I win!
It's not possible! No human could match the power of the scepter!
Story spoilers. I'm not human, I guess.
You won't get away with this! Now, you'll see the true power of this scepter! Already it has ended the bloodlines of 4 of the sages! This town will burn, and every one of you will perish.
Alright, well, where's our magical barrier at?
Get out of the way!
Oh, hello.
Move! Just in the nick of time. The barrier is ready.
Took you long enough?
You villainous fiend! Take my life, would you? Well, you'll have to break through my barrier first. Alakazam!
You should have cast it before bragging about your barrier. Oh great, now the dog is going to be evil, isn't it? Oh lord.
Behold, I am a mastermind.
Behold. I love Brock in the background there.
Well done. You did a fine job of keeping her at bay until I was ready. I must reward you. You may have the honor of finishing her off. Do you accept?
No.
What? Why on earth not? Explain yourself.
She's with us. Sleepy explains the situation. Thank you, dialogue box.
Well. So, this girl is a friend of yours. And she's been under some kind of curse ever since you defeated the Dual Magus. Oh, hardly a good excuse.
but I don't care anymore. The girl is yours to do with as you please.
Oh.
Consider it a
Oh.
reward for attempting to protect my life. There won't be any financial reward, of course.
Yeah. This dude talks too much. I talk too much too, but I'm fully aware of that.
Where's Sir Leopold?
He picked up the scepter and is now evil. I told you this earlier.
He's gone. He must have been scared off by all the disturbance. David, go and find Sir Leopold at once.
You're just gonna get him killed?
Yes, Master.
And then all of this will be for naught? Thank you, text. She appears to be having some kind of dream. Oh. That's always good.
I heard this story from my great-grandmother. She told me how her own great-grandmother was a renowned sage who came from the Western continent to be married.
A sage? What do you mean?
I didn't really understand at first either. But apparently, even though she was a woman, she was a master of sword fighting and magic.
Really? So, maybe that's why you're so good at them too. Maybe it's her.
If only. But I'm not under any illusions. I'm sure there's room for improvement with my sword work, and any real magician would think my magic's just child's play.
You think? Well, I can't do either. If you ask me, your magic's amazing.
Thanks, but it really isn't. In fact, if you ask me, I wasn't the one who inherited our ancestors' magic. I think it was you, Jessica. I'm sure there are abilities and skills that haven't yet been awakened in you, but one day they will be. And I can't wait to see you when that day comes.
Nice textures.
She's finally coming to.
King Trode. Gov.
Gov. Great. How she's doing it.
What happened? I feel like I've just woken up from a really long dream.
We stabbed you to basically the brink of death.
It looks like you're back with us at last. Don't you remember? You disappeared the day after we defeated Dulmagus.
Yes, I do remember. But wasn't that all a dream? I was being controlled by a hideous magical force. Just like Dulmagus was. It was this huge, terrible, evil, magical being. The Lord of Darkness. Rapthorn.
Yeah, we're aware.
But I found some things out. Listen, I've got so much to tell you.
There's no need to rush. Just take your time and start at the beginning.
Yes. Rapthorn was ordering me to do things. He told me to seek out and destroy the heirs of the Seven Sages so his seal would be broken. Rapthorn once terrorized the world, and it was the Seven Sages who managed to seal away his soul. They didn't have the power to destroy him completely, but they shut his soul away in the scepter and sealed it with their mystical blood. Rapthorn's curse seeks to destroy those sages' heirs. Master Rylus, my brother Alistair, Abbot Francisco, and the man from Baccarat too. Everyone who's been killed has been an heir of one of the Seven Sages.
The plot thickens.
Not really, we already knew this.
Do you mean to say that the reason Medea and I haven't been turned back to normal is also to do with this Rapthorn fellow?
Yeah, you're a smart one there, King Trode.
I don't know, but there are only 3 heirs left. David and 2 others. If the heirs of all 7 sages are wiped out,
Rapthorn's seal will be broken and he'll escape from the scepter.
I bet I'm one of the heirs. I can't be cursed. That's a thing that the game has pointed out multiple times. I cannot be cursed, and I'm somehow important to this storyline. I was at the castle with Trode. I bet I'm one of the heirs.
That's it! The scepter! King Trode, where is it? Where's the scepter?
Some dog ran off with it.
You mean the royal treasure? Come to think of it, I don't know. I lost sight of it in all of the hullabaloo.
A dog ran off with it? Why don't you people listen to me?
No! David's in danger. Whoever picks up the scepter will fall under Rapthorn's control. We have to find it. We have to save David. Come on! We must find the scepter before it's too late.
Okay. But where do I actually go to find said scepter? But first, let us read a book and also stand slightly inside of King Trode. We must hurry. Indeed we must. Nothing there. Ooh, there's stuff behind here though. Don't mind if I do. I like how nobody cares if you just go in places you really have no right to be. I also don't care if you break all their stuff, which is generally something you don't do, but you know. I don't do things the normal way, obviously. I think that's all the stuff here. I think we already had that recipe, didn't we? Maybe not. Where are we? Also, where are we going now? Is this the inn in that town? It is the inn in that town. Okay, well... I mean, I have no money, but I am actually curious what's in this shop. At some point, I am gonna have to get some money to purchase some new weapons. That's a cool looking sword. A boomerang, ooh. And a hell scythe. Nope. Alright, so nothing of any real interest here in terms of... Hello, in terms of weapons. What about armor? Cloak of Evasion. Seems fairly good. Reduces armor from enemy spells. We have that on, although I thought I had the other thing on. I get myself a magic shield. That's probably not a bad idea. But also, I could give her a magic bikini. In fact, why is she not in my party now? This has just occurred to me. Do I need to, like, talk to her? Because it would be nice to have her back in my party. Or is she just incapable for a little bit of the storyline? She has to rest. We have to save David. David. We must save the Davids. Alright, well... The logical place that I would imagine it went is to the north. However, before we wander off that way, I want to check with... Well, actually, he's not going to have any information, is he? Because he just told what's-his-name to wander off. Oh, but David's right freaking there. Hello. Is he still in this town, or is he buggered off out of town? I mean, last we saw him, he was here. The only place he could have gone from here is either, you know, some magical way gone over there without anyone noticing, or jumped off into the water. Who knows? I certainly don't. I've also been recording for way longer than I should record a single episode, so I'm probably gonna have to split this, but that's irrelevant. Let's, unless maybe he hasn't left town? Because I really have no leads other than, you know, find the dog. I should apparently sleep in town. I think I'm gonna end up... Holy protection, where's off? I think I'm gonna end up splitting this here. We're gonna take a nap in town. Get our HP and MP back up. Then... I don't know. I'm gonna cut the recording here, split it, and try and figure out what the heck we're supposed to do next time. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then.